to Tyreek Hill. Mahomes would have 372 and 4 touchdowns. He's got 25 touchdowns and 1 interception on the season. Here come the Chiefs.
Here come the Chiefs. Well, here come the Bills. Seattle on a road trip in Buffalo. And Josh Allen saying it's too hot, too hot. Is he talking about Russell Wilson? Because he was hot coming into this game. But you know what? The Buffalo Bills, they would make him pay for his mistakes. And there's Tre'Davious White. He intercepts Russell Wilson. Wilson would finish with 390. He had 2 TDs, but 2 interceptions that were costly. What do I mean by costly? Just like after this one, ensuing drive, who's going to make him pay? Josh Allen. Yeah, they do it. Bills on the ground. Like a bachelor party in Vegas. The Bills, they move to 7-2. They win this one 44-34.
Don't get the joke, Nate, but I like the highlight call. Dolphins, Cardinals. Here we go. 2018 Heisman Trophy winner. 2018 Heisman runner-up. Going against each other. Both were number 1. Incredible nugget. First drive of the game, though. How about this Dolphins D? Again, is that Andrew Van Ginkel? No, it's not. Shaq. Covered by Shaq Lawson. 2 weeks in a row? 2 weeks in a row, defensive touchdown. They did not get the special team score, but the Dolphins D turns you over. Kyler can't believe it. I don't know what he said there, but it wasn't good. Third quarter, Cardinals trailing 24-17, and Kyler just there, ding, 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 boom. Touchdown. Darrell Daniels. Peter, tell us anything about Darrell Daniels.
All I know is this is the most miraculous catch of the weekend.
All right, Darrell Daniels, Nate, he's a Washington Husky. You would love him. And then look at this. Somebody sat on the remote control, and it's in 2 times fast forward. Kyler Murray, amazing touchdown. Running over 100 yards rushing, huge stats. But did he get the dub? Fourth quarter. Dolphins trailing 31-24. It's Tua time. What are you going to do? Watch Tua. You think Kyle's the only guy can run? Reverse pivot, ducks under, steps up, another move, and you think I'm done? I'm going to go, zone. All right, so no problem, no hip, no nothing. Running all over the joint, 17 yards. Next play, 1st and 10. Who's he going to? This guy's Mac Hollins.
The backpack kid?
Yes, the backpack kid used to do the dance. He was friends with Trubisky in college and Ryan Switzer. They all wore number 10 in college, and Peter did a whole deep dive about it. Zane Gonzalez. Can anybody name another famous Zane other than Billy Zane? Nope.
Zane Smith. Old baseball pitcher.
Okay.
Zane Hadid.
Zane Hadid. Wasn't there also a Zane Beatles in the NFL at one point? Zane Gonzalez comes up short. Tua does not. He's talking about his guy right here, Kyler. Go after it. Tua.
You know what you're going to get when it comes to Kyler. You know you're going to get big plays on their side of the ball. You know, and we're trying to game plan, but it's so hard trying to game plan when you know, I mean, the kind of explosive player that he is, you know, that they're going to make plays. And, you know, it's not just with his arm, it's also with his legs. And, you know, I think he might be the fastest quarterback in the NFL right now. It's a bold statement.
I love it. Zayn Malik. I said that wrong. Sorry. Not Zayn Hadid, obviously, but she wears the pants.
That was the Bella or the Gigi?
Okay.
I don't know. Which one?
I don't know.
Gigi? Okay.
Congrats on the baby, Gigi and Zayn. There we go. Tua and Kyler. What did we learn about Tua's big win over the Cards in his 2nd career start?
This was the game of the week. It was so fun to watch these 2 quarterbacks come back. To watch Brady and Breeze like statues at night, it felt like a different sport compared to what we were watching a couple hours earlier with these 2. When Tua first stepped on the field after halftime of that national championship game, he had, you know, ice in his veins, just completely composed. He was a freshman. He did everything you could ever imagine from a rookie quarterback in the college game. I think he was better last night. These runs, Kyle, you showed the 1 run. Let's see the 2 runs, because there was another run that was amazing, too. This one here is the one that blows me away. Watch this move here. Look at that move. He breaks the ankle. And then this one here, they're losing when this happens. They're down 7. This is a huge play. And he's spinning around doing pirouettes. This is a guy who had a major hip injury less than a year ago. So he's doing this, and then the touchdown pass is just like the only where you could throw it to Mac Hollins. Tua was awesome. Awesome last night. And if I'm a Dolphins fan, this justifies everything Brian Flores did. And I gotta say, like, I felt this way at the national championship game. Like, that's the guy. I felt it yesterday. I'm like, Tua is so fun to watch, so good, and he already seems to have the rest of the team's confidence. Dolphins fans are in good hands. I really like Tua, and I thought yesterday was his shining hour. It's fantastic.
No doubt about it. Last week was like the sample size.
Yeah.
And this was the entree, the full-course meal. You know, listen to Brian Flores last week when he seemed a little perturbed. Talking to the media, he said, well, there's a couple things out there. You know, it's called Source that's saying that we're auditioning Tua. And then he went on to say, we believe in him. That's why he's a starter. This game was the confirmation. For anybody that wanted to question, man, Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's so fun to watch. I mean, he's coming off winning a few games. Like, why would you do this right now? And why don't you let Tua just sit out and watch the game from a bird's eye view like Aaron Rodgers did when Brett Favre was playing or Pat Mahomes when Alex Smith was playing? Brian Flores was like, no. First of all, he's healthy. And two, he's earned our respect at practice. And more importantly, this is the reason why we drafted him.
Yeah.
And this is why I am okay with every decision moving forward that Brian Flores is making. It's not because he doesn't smile often and he's serious every time he talks. It's because when he does talk, his team backs it up. And Tua is leading the charge. He did everything he was supposed to do. And Peter said it. He was making the throws. He was outside the pocket, using his legs. And even in the game where Kyler Murray was impressing you with running the ball, Tua started to impress you. He might not be the fastest QB in the world, but he sure is slick in the pocket.
Well, if that was an audition, then that was his Henry Thomas screen test for E.T., a legendary internet clip. You ever seen that thing? That kid's balling like no Sean Marino, just reciting those lines. It's an amazing clip. But how do you bench Ryan Fitzpatrick? The Dolphins are winning.
I was guilty of that.
Not only were you guilty of it, Peter, I don't know if you're guilty. You were emotional about it.
I wanted him in bubble wrap.
Listen,
just like you.
Fitz has a cool beard, and he wears funny shorts, and he was winning. No, Tua is the truth. I love Herbert. I love Burrow. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Paul Pierce?
Never mind Paul Pierce. They ain't taking this dude off in a wheelchair. They did that in college. That's all over already. Tua is the guy Flores knew, and I'm telling you, tip of the iceberg stuff. Not an easy decision to bench Ryan Fitzpatrick. Everybody loves him. He was winning. It was the right move, and they're going to keep winning and keep winning and keep winning. Flores is going to be coach of the year. Watch, Tua ain't seen nothing
I hope he is. That would be great. I will say, talking about this game, I feel a kind of way about not talking Kyler Murray. Like, even in a loss, just
awesome.
to give him a little love here, Striggs. Rare company for him to throw 3 touchdowns and run for over 100 yards. Oh, how rare, you want to know, watching this morning? Lamar Jackson, Cam Newton, Randall Cunningham. Those are the only guys who have ever done it. I mean, both of those things in the same game in NFL history. So I know they lost Striggs, but he is so amazing.
And for Tua, who sounded like he belongs at our table as an analyst, to come out and be like, I think he's the